Target Client Segments for MSP 2.0. So you were convinced that the MSP 2.0 model with the 7C is a good companion for you. Maybe you're just interested who can benefit from such services. Who are the target markets? So here's a nice chart again. We're going to see how we can divide the market into meaningful segments to be able to communicate better and give the needed service. In this chart, the horizontal axis shows the business model complexity. This means how complex is the operation, the business processes of the client. You know clients whose processes are fairly straightforward, easy to maintain, but you know clients who are developing the internal operation building systems all the time. So we measure these activities on the scale of the horizontal axis. On the vertical axis, there's basically the size of the company with relation to the IT ecosystem. So if there's a manufacturing plant with 40 office workers and 150 floor workers, we count them as 40. If there is a service company with 20 employees with individual subcontractors of 20, all of them connected in a way, we count it as 40 as well. We want to see the people involved in the IT ecosystem. Let's divide this chart into 3 segments. The first segment is the MSP Lite segment. Here we have the companies with fairly low need for IT management and MSP 2.0 services. Either they have 30 to 40 people, but very limited complexity, or very few people with a complex operation, but they can handle it mostly themselves. We can offer them an MSP 2.0 Lite version, which means only the yearly cycles with IT strategy facilitation, budget settings, alignment, and the quarterly sessions with action plans, etc. We are just trusted advisors here, giving them the structure and the facilitation. The rest they can do, of course with our management support from the background. The second segment contains the companies with more people and more complexity. The upper limit is where they have to have an internal CIO full-time with an internal IT team. This probably changes depending on the industry and the management style. So in this middle segment, we can run our weekly, monthly IT management rhythms. In this section, we are involved more in the execution part. We are leading the department and so on. This is the best possible way to do the MSP 2.0 because we have full control and we can give the best value per dollar. In the third segment are the companies with internal CIO, part-time CIO, and internal IT. Here our value is to provide the necessary framework for them for an efficient operation. Basically, we can onboard them to the MSP 2.0 activities, coach, support them and give additional management capacity, outside control and advice. This is a very fruitful segment because we are able to get a very limited accountability in general, but we can get a project to manage or execute completely. So this is a good way to have a strong link with the company who usually runs several high-value projects all the time. So the lines are not strict, more like guidelines. You have to put every one of your clients in one of these slots and try to establish the model as the best that suits their needs. In the first, you have limited resources but for good money. In the second, the monthly recurring is the highest, and you can get decent project work and additional management work as well. In the third, you are the trusted advisor and help them establish their efficient IT operation, and you can get the juicy projects to manage or execute.